What makes one country so powerful that its decisions can affect the entire world? Why does the US dollar dominate global trade? Why does the world's largest military belong to America? Why do the world's biggest technology companies, top universities, and strongest financial markets all seem to be connected to the United States? Was America simply lucky, or did it make choices that changed history forever? The answer is far more surprising than most people realize. This is the incredible story of how a small nation on the edge of the Atlantic became the world's most powerful country. When the United States became independent in 1776, it was far from a global power. The new nation had only 13 states, a small population, and limited resources compared with the great European empires. But America had several long-term advantages. It possessed vast stretches of fertile land, navigable rivers, and access to both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. Over time, it also gained rich deposits of coal, oil, iron, natural gas, and other natural resources. As the country expanded westward during the 1800s, millions of immigrants arrived from Europe and later from many other parts of the world. They brought new skills, ideas, businesses, and determination. Railroads connected distant regions. Factories expanded rapidly. Farmers increased food production. Cities became centers of industry and trade. By the end of the 19th century, the United States had become one of the world's largest industrial economies, but its greatest rise was still ahead. By the early 1900s, the United States had become an industrial giant. American factories produced steel, automobiles, machinery, and consumer goods on an enormous scale. Innovators transformed everyday life. Inventors like Thomas Edison helped expand electric power. Henry Ford revolutionized manufacturing with a moving assembly line, making automobiles affordable for ordinary families. As production increased, the American economy grew rapidly. Then came two events that changed the balance of global power forever: World War I and World War II. While much of Europe and Asia suffered massive destruction, the mainland United States remained largely untouched by the fighting. American factories supplied weapons, vehicles, food, and equipment to Allied nations. By the end of World War II in 1945, the United States had emerged as the world's largest economy and one of its strongest military powers. The country also played a leading role in creating new international institutions and rebuilding war-torn allies. In the decades that followed, America invested heavily in science, education, and technology. The Apollo moon landing demonstrated American scientific ambition to the world. During the Cold War, competition drove rapid advances in aerospace, computing, and defense technology. Later, places like Silicon Valley became global centers of innovation. Companies developing computers, software, the internet, smartphones, and artificial intelligence transformed not only America, but everyday life around the world. By the beginning of the 21st century, American technology, finance, entertainment, and research had become deeply connected to the global economy. America was no longer just a powerful nation. It had become one of the world's most influential countries in technology, business, science, culture, and international affairs. Today, America's power is not based on just one thing. It comes from a combination of military strength, economic influence, technological innovation, global partnerships, and a large, diverse economy. The United States maintains one of the world's most capable militaries, with forces stationed in many regions and alliances with numerous countries. Its network of alliances has been an important part of its global influence since the end of World War II. The American economy is also among the largest in the world. The US dollar plays a major role in international trade and finance, making it one of the world's primary reserve currencies. American companies have also helped shape the modern world. Businesses in technology, aerospace, medicine, entertainment, finance, and manufacturing have introduced products and services used by billions of people. Universities and research institutions across the United States attract students, scientists, and entrepreneurs from around the world. Many important advances in medicine, computing, engineering, and artificial intelligence have emerged from American research. Another important reason for America's influence is its ability to attract talent. For generations, people from different countries have moved to the United States to study, start businesses, conduct research, or build new careers. Their ideas and innovations have contributed to the country's growth. America also has significant cultural influence. Its movies, music, sports, technology, and brands reach audiences across the globe. At the same time, like every major nation, the United States faces serious challenges: political disagreements, economic inequality, rising national debt, infrastructure needs, and international competition continue to shape its future. Countries such as China and others have grown rapidly, creating a more competitive global environment. Even so, the United States remains one of the world's leading powers because of the combination of its economy, innovation, education, military capabilities, natural resources, and global partnerships. Its story shows that national strength is built over generations through investment, innovation, institutions, and the efforts of millions of people. The future is still being written. Whether America remains the world's leading power will depend on how it responds to the challenges and opportunities of the decades ahead. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, please like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories about American history and world events.